Well, the PvP itch strikes again, and this time I want to do something else. I want to go into low sec. We have faction warfare close by, but to do that, we'll need a ship. We'll need a PvP ship. And I had some tinkering. I came up with a slasher fit. There we go. A slasher fit that is cruiser friendly. Doesn't require too much. The only T2 module that you need is this small Tech 2 ancillary current router, and we could build that. We have Tech 2 salvage. We could build that. If I had access to paste, I would go with a small ancillary repair, but I don't. So instead, we're gonna go with a brawling medium shield extender slasher. Heated, I mean overheated, does 72 DPS. It's not much, but we have this small newt that works with in our favor. So if we don't win a DPS race, we can always just newt out the repair, right? But we need a few things. We need to get a few blueprints for it, so we need a shield extender blueprint, a rig blueprint. So let me look at those. Okay, so I found where the blueprints are. They are being sold in Patter. We'll hop into our shuttle. We'll hop into our shuttle, grab those blueprints, and we'll get on with manufacturing our first Tech 2 module. We'll get on with the Tech 2 manufacturing. Right, we're docking up. Let me look at my note again to see which blueprints we need. Okay, so we need a slasher blueprint. We need a slasher blueprint for 2 million ISK, right here in the station. Then we need a medium shield extender blueprint, which is that's shield booster. Shield extender for 124,000, and then we need a damage control, right? Because we only have meta ones. Okay, so that is 4 jumps out, so we'll grab that later. Small ancillary current router blueprint. That is 1 jump out, so we'll set desktop. We'll buy that blueprint. And then we'll also add a waypoint for that damage control blueprint. And then, oh, let me think. Do we need anything else from here, just so we don't backtrack? Right, phased plasma. And we need RAM. We need RAM, which is, okay, so that's also in Cryodron Factory, and then we need phased plasma small, which is right here. Do we, just to double check, do we have phased plasma? Blueprint original, show me all my blueprints. EMP, fusion, titanium. Okay, so we don't have phased plasma. So we'll grab that, 80,000 ISK, and then we'll get going. Turns out I do have to backtrack because I forgot to note down the 150mm autocannons. We have everything except that. So let's grab those real quick. 150mm light autocannon blueprint for 60,000 ISK. And we'll get back out, get home, and look into inventing our first T2 blueprint. Because everything else we can just build. So now that we're home, let's start working on industry. Blueprints go in the hangar, industry window open, and let's see what we need to build things. Slasher, of course we're short on trit, so we need to reprocess some stuff. We'll probably need to go out build ratting soon because our mineral reserves are getting kinda tight. Reprocess, that should be enough, and it is. So slasher in the oven. Then we need RAM. I think we just need one, but I'll double check that. We need a bit of phase plasma, so let's make, I don't know, 50 runs, yeah. That should be enough. That's 5,000 ammo. Good enough for now. We'll make that, that'll be ready in 2 hours. We need, what else do we need? Let me just see this in original, so I don't have to see all the drone blueprints. Damage control, 12 minutes, quick and easy. 3 autocannons, we don't have enough Zydrine for that. What can we reprocess into Zydrine? Does this reprocess into Zydrine? Let's see. No, it does not. Okay, well... I kinda wanna... Maybe the heavy laser? No, it doesn't. Okay, crap. Okay, this doesn't. It's 1, so we don't get enough Zydrine from that. We might just need to go out and mine, but let me just... I mean, I could just reprocess it. No, that doesn't give me any Zydrine. What about this micro warp drive? Gives me barely any Zydrine. I don't want to reprocess any of the wrappers. We'll go back to the guns then. And what else do we need to build? We need to build a... Let me think. What else do we need to build? This makes 100, and how much RAM do we need to build our T2 rig? We need 1. Okay, so 1 round is enough. So we'll build that RAM then. We'll build an MSE. We'll build RAM, and we'll probably pack the rest. Can I just reprocess? No, ammo doesn't give me enough. Okay, I just, well, was worth a shot. In that case, think we'll just go mine for Zydrine, because we don't have any right now, but I'll just do that later. I mean, because do I have anything that reprocesses into Zydrine? No, this is Noxium. This is 1 unit of Zydrine. I mean, I could just... Should be enough. Is that enough? I can just check on the blueprint itself, right? Where's... Blueprints... And then... Where are the guns? Where is my gun blueprint? There it is. Okay, that is enough now. Okay, that is enough. So we don't have to go out and mine. But we need to find a station that can do copying, and because we cannot invent a T2 BPO, we need to have a copy. So we'll grab... What do we need for invention? We need a copy, of course. So we'll make a copy. And we need high energy physics and quantum physics. High energy, and we have some quantum, and we need decryptors. I don't know which decryptors do what. Let's just grab all of them, and we'll see at the station. Now we need to find a station that has manufacturing, and there is a station that has copying. Okay, it's 4 jumps, well, 3 jumps out. So we'll go there, we'll go to Naka, we'll start inventing things. Right, so we can start our invention now. We've docked up in the car. So let's see. First, let's drop it off in the hangar. Now we need to. First, we need to copy this blueprint. Copying this blueprint will take. I mean, we'll just do like what? 5 runs? 2 runs, yeah. It'll take half an hour for me. It'll take half an hour to copy this blueprint if it's 2 runs. So in half an hour, we'll be ready to invent things. Okay, half an hour has passed. Well, for you it was like a second, for me it was half an hour. But now we have our blueprint copy, and with this blueprint copy, we can invent. We have our data course, so we have 37% chance baseline to get our blueprint. This is 44, this is 22, this is 33, 55, that's looking better. 37. I think this 55.7% chance will be our best shot. We'll do 1 run for now, and in 2 hours we'll find out if we have a Tech 2 copy, or if we have, well, if we have to try again, because this is all percentage chances. Now let's see if our blueprint is going to work or not. 1 out of 1 succeeded. Okay, we won the 50-50. This means we have our first T2 blueprint. Let's grab everything, pack it into Mickey, and get to Ibash and start building. This is the beginnings of T2 production. Right, so let's get to building this thing. We have our blueprint. Also, we can deliver all the remaining jobs that we started. We need to take out the blueprint from the ship, of course. So, where is my T2 rig? Our first Tech 2 thing we built, and we have everything. So in 3 hours. Okay, I did not expect it to take 3 hours to build, but in 3 hours we'll have our first T2. We'll have our first T2 module, and we'll fit up a slasher, and we'll see what we can do in faction warfare. That'll be all from me today, I think. Not much else. Yeah, just have to wait. Wait and see.